Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. And I'll just straighten my paper up. There we go, I'm sliding it in. Yay, it's Friday, and today we are up with a Mango Store design team haul. So, a nice easy day for me. I'm going to share the haul, and all next week will be mango. So, first up, I'm going to lay them down one at a time so that you can see them. And that is a set of stamps. We've got "'Tis the Season to be Freezing." You've got the globe there. You've got the base. "Be merry. Happy winter wishes to you. Let it snow." You've got some little snow flurries. "May all of your days be merry and bright throughout this season of joy and delight." And you've got the lovely little Christmas house there in the snow. And with that also I have the dies, so that can be stamped, coloured and cut out. So that is the first one. Now I will measure the largest part of this, which is the globe, and I can tell you it is a fraction over 2.5 inches. So that is the snowy globe. I'll push those out of the way so that you can see the next one. And it is this one. And I must admit, I do love this element here. It's kind of little knitted sweater. And then you've got wishes. You've got your holly and your berries. You've got holidays. You've got that gorgeous script, December 25. Happy New Year. And best wishes for the season. So I hope you can see that. And I'm just mooching through my stack because I'm pretty sure I have the dies. Yes, I do. So these are the dies, and you can see what they cut out. So you've got one there. If I flip that over, that is going to cut out the wishes. And then you've got other elements there for cutting out the holly. This is a really lovely set, I have to say. And our biggest element here is the holly cluster. So if I go down and take it point to point, I'm going to say 3.25 inches. And then if we go across 2.25 inches, maybe a little bit over. So that is the holly and the die set. So move this over once again. Oh, I've got a couple of smaller things I'm going to do as soon as I find the other one, because I know there's 3 of them. I'm just trying to think where I put it. All right, I've got them all at the bottom, bless them. Right, we have gingerbread. So this is the first one. Little Santa hat, little smiley face, all your little frosting bits and the bit for the hat. You can see how everything layers up here into all of these embossed areas. So nice and simple to do. And the measurement on that, let's do the character. From the top of his hat to his tippy toes, I'm going to say he's 3 inches. And then we have another one, which is in a little cute scarf. You've got all of your frosting bits again. And that little piece there that layers into the hat to make it a different colour. And the measurement on that one is, let's go cut line to cut line, 2.75 inches. So that's that one. And then next up is a little girly gingerbread, and she's got the bow in her hair. All the pieces, once again, you can see exactly where they all piece together. Going to be making all of this stuff next week. And that one is 2.5 inches cut line to cut line. So those are the 3 little gingerbreads. I'm going to pick them up and pop them there. And then next up we have a little set of borders. I'm going to hold that there. So you've got Christmas mittens, candy canes, and you've got little pieces of candy and packages. Now I think I've got that the wrong way around. There we are. So you can see the little bows there, and there's little hearts in those packages. That's a nice one because that can be used any time of the year. Isn't that sweet? Right, so the length of those borders, I think the mittens one is slightly longer than all the others, so I'm going to go thumb to ends there, just slightly under 4.5 inches. And then next up in the dies we have Merry and Bright, and also a lovely little set of Christmas light bulbs. So the length of this, I'm going to go here and there, and we are at 3 3/8. And then the height of the word, I'm going to say fraction over 2 1/4. Let me get that again. Yeah, fraction over 2 1/4. And then the length of the bulbs, let's have a good look there. 2 7/8, just under 3 inches. Let's say it like that. Good old-fashioned terminology. So that's the Merry and Bright. That's a nice bold one. I mean, you could quite literally fill a note card with that. Right, now we're back into stamps, and hopefully I've got my dies that go with them. And this set, I'm scooting stuff out so it's not interfering. I'll put my hand underneath. So we've got a gingerbread, the word sugar, may your days be merry and bright, a lovely cookie poinsettia, in the magic of Christmas, you make the holidays sweet, from our house to yours. You've got a cake there. You've got that lovely gingerbread house, a lovely little lollipop candy, and you've also got the little cup there filled with marshmallows and holly berries and sticks of cinnamon. And with that I've also got the matching dies, and it's always important to know before you purchase that dies fit your stamps. So there you go, let me squidgy that around for you. So that fits onto there. And then I believe this one is the cookie stamp. I mean, I am doing these, I'd just like you to know before you dash off and buy anything. There you go, that's your cookie stamp. And then what's this one? Oh yeah, the gingerbread house. That's an important one, isn't it? The main feature. So I hope you can see that, but that one fits. That's how close we can get. My camera's been a bit blurred, bless it. There we go. So there is your gingerbread house. That one fits onto there. Right, so I'll move that one over. Oh, I forgot to measure. I like to do the biggest element. Right, we are at, I'm going to say 2.5 inches and 2 1/4 inches. Right, next up, something a little bit vintage looking, and we've got a snowman there standing on top of his sprig of greenery and his little jingle bells, and I think those are little ornaments. I've got my hands underneath so that you can see. Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. Wishing you so much love and peace. Spin it that way around. Sending Christmas cheer. We've got, despite the look on my face, I'm still of good cheer. Pretend this card says something warm and fuzzy. And then you've got Santa there in a sprig with Christmas bauble, holly and berries. And that little bit there says, jingle your own bells. Yeah, yeah, bar humbug. That's quite funny. So that's a really lovely set. That's quite vintage. That would look lovely stamped onto craft cardstock, and that might be how I do it. And then you've got the dies. So if I get the correct one here, I believe that one is the Santa. So I'm just going to line that up. So that all fits within there. And then let's line up the snowman. Make sure he fits. And that one fits there. So that's the snowman one. And then you've got the elements there to cut out the words. So another really cute set. Let's measure that before I forget. Right, the length of the snowman one. Let's go underneath and have a look. 4 3/4, just a little bit over. And then the Santa one is about 4 1/8. So that's the size of that set. And then next up we have some little cuties, and we also have the die set for that. And there are some little embossed elements here. which are a star. I think that's a little Christmas rabbit. In fact, let me pick it up so that you can see it. You've got that gorgeous little lantern. These are fabulous for tags. All those lovely extras there in the bottom. I'm going to shape that. That's your little candy cane. You've got another, I don't know whether that's a gingerbread. Yeah, it is. It's a gingerbread. And then if I flip that over, that's going to say Noel on that little wooden sign. But then all of these are going to cut out this set of stamps. So we've got those cute little snowmen. We've got enjoy each step, love, peace and joy. Wintertime, close your window, open your heart. Celebrate the little things. We've got snowflakes and little snowballs. You've got holly and berries. You've got a lovely little heart. All those different snowy characters. You've got that little snowman holding his lantern, which of course ties in with this little element here. It matches if you look at it. I'm just going to pop that down. There, you've got your holly and your berries and your little candle, and it just makes another element to have. I'm trying to get them both in the picture. Can you see that? It matches. Just a really sweet set. So colouring in snowmen, of course, is not difficult because they're white, and all you have to do is like the little hats and brooms and things. So let's have a look there. That little snowman there is just over 1 3/4, and I think this one might be the tallest one. So let's have a look at him. No, 1 3/4. So a really sweet little set, and I do love that you've got that extra selection there of doing little embossed things. Really look cute done in foil. So really looking forward to using those. Right, that is what I have for you today. And as I said, we will be mango crafting all next week. Have an absolutely awesome weekend. And I do thank you so much for joining me today. And as usual, all links below. Bye.